There's been a shift happening in investments, and not all organizations are going to be as well equipped to deal with this shift as others are. What I mean by this is that the traditional view of investment success that has worked for many people, for many organizations, for many companies for so many years is really under pressure. It's because we have all collectively realized that not everyone is winning. And as stewards of capital and fiduciaries, we really need to rethink the way that we invest, that we make profits, and who else is impacted by these outcomes. Now, the manifestation of this is you can see investment organizations everywhere reframing their expression of themselves, what they're about, what they stand for, what their values are, what their priorities are, and what they're focusing on. What is less clear is how it is that they're going to change the way that they run their business, that they invest, that they really go about defining success. And I think there's a couple of reasons why this shift is happening. The first one is that the world is more complex, more dynamic, more challenging than ever, geopolitically, socially, economically. Obviously, the pandemic had a big impact as well. But the second reason is that the group of impacted stakeholders, we've realized it's actually much larger than traditionally considered. And this has really fundamentally changed the questions that are being asked, certainly of organizations. And I think what I'd love to see is these questions being asked within organizations to really figure out how to get from the way that things have always, have always worked to reimagining a new possibility of, how to invest and have more stakeholders that are looking at these investment outcomes as successful. I think a key part of how you make that happen is through leadership and really moving from more of the IQ-oriented skill sets and competencies that have really been defined as successful for so long to ones that are more linked to emotional intelligence, ones that really understand how to motivate and engage all the people and stakeholders that we need to, and really still that top talent, but probably the universe of talent is wider, it's more diverse, it's coming up with new ideas, it's drawing on different experiences, and really the leaders of the organizations that are going to get this right, they need to be very comfortable having more questions than answers, making sure that they're willing to role model the vulnerability and the experimentation that is going to be required really for a period of time here in order to get to that new effective way of engaging, again, broader stakeholders, your employees, that will allow us to, find our way into the new definition of investment success. Now, the talent pool also is another standalone inflection point where they also have been under tremendous pressure, and organizations are trying to figure out how to redefine their relationship with employees, with the workplace, with their goals, how you make them successful. And so there's just a lot going on at the same time that is connected, but still have their separate challenges. And so I think that the leaders that will really step back and think less about, portraying, we've got this, look at all our successes, and really feel more comfortable expressing what is broken or what is not working the way it needs to, and really starting with themselves and being willing to redefine the conversation they're having with their stakeholders, that would be different. And I think that is really a bit of the key to unlocking a different mindset for leaders across investment organizations who really have so much to offer in the solutions that the world is facing and where capital is flowing. So let's hope that more people think this way, and see where we get.